All right, guys, thank you for joining us on another episode of Pima Air and Space Museum Talk. I'm Dan Rivera. I've got Mr. Mark Avila here, one of our admins, and I just want to go ahead and welcome everybody to this new week, a new chat. Sorry about that. I did not have one last week or the week before, but things got a little bit busy. Hello, Mark. How's it going?
Hi, man. Good morning. How you doing, Dan?
All right. I'm gonna put out some ground rules right away here if people decide to come in. Um, no political discussions whatsoever about what's going on in the Ukraine or anywhere in the world. I realize it's a bad situation and things like that, but this is not really about the current political situation. So we'll just see what's happening here at this point in time. So, we'll just let it be. Whoever comes in, and we'll just keep it going from there. All right. Now that being said, so Mark, how's it going? Pretty good.
Good. Like I said, told you earlier, woke up a little bit late today. You know how it is on the weekends, but I'm good to go, man. I just made my coffee like 3 seconds ago, about a second ago, and I'm ready to start the discussion.
All right. So here we go. I spoke to a mutual contact of ours, and they said that there's nothing really going on in the next month or so. So it's going to be a quiet month here in February or in March actually, as far as anything coming into the museum. Of course, we know, both you and I both know, that there is a Cobra H1H over in restoration right now, and they're still working on the um, Balls 3, which is the F-15 carrier, B-52. So the high and mighty one, as they call it. I personally haven't been there in about 3 weeks. I think what I'll do after here, I might go, but definitely tomorrow I'll go if I don't today. But we'll see what happens. I'm trying to get some more videos for the YouTube channel and more photographs. I do want to announce to everybody that we have a Twitter channel now, or Twitter account. I haven't yet posted it because I've been building it up. We've got 7 followers so far, and Chuck Yeager's official Twitter has responded to some of my posts on the Twitter account. They actually like uh, some of the things I've said about Chuck Yeager, and I even shared the video of the pioneers with them, and they actually really like it. So we got some good feedback on that video. Next week will be probably another pioneers video. We'll be discussing. I'm going to be discussing probably Tony Levere and Ben Rich and those people at the Skunk Works and for Lockheed because we have most prized possession, which is the SR-71, which was developed. Um, as I said before, I've got a book that was written by someone that actually worked in the program. So it was a engineer and a pilot of the best R-71. It's called Blackbird Rising. And Pima actually sells this book for like $10. It's a real good book. I actually I've already read half of it. So I've been uh, I've been actually trying to acquire a bunch of books about Area 51 because I'll be heading up there probably either this year or maybe end of the year. I'm not sure when, but I'm gonna go see some red flags exercises. So if you guys are fancy and who live in the Vegas area and want to hook up, I will be up there. Hopefully, Mr. Avila here will be with me. So we'll see what happens. All right. Anyway, this is gonna be an open discussion. Mark, you got any topics you can feel you want to talk about the museum?
I guess you could talk more about that book right now. Do you actually have it right now, the Skunkworks book?
No, it's not a Skunkworks book. It's called Blackbird Rising. It's a book with basically no pictures at all, hardly.
Yeah.
It talks about exactly how the SR-71 went from development all the way up to first flights. So
Oh, okay. My cat wanted to join me, so I apologize.
I don't want to see cat butt. Come on, what are you talking about? Anyway, I actually got this book here. I don't know if it's still down here or not, but I doubt it. Hang on a second. Hold on a second, guys.
Apologize, guys, about my cat here, but I do have a few cats.
Sorry about that, guys. I actually had to acquire the two books back here. I got one book here that I've got in the mail. It's this one here. It's called Area 51: The History and Mystery of the America's Most Controversial Military Base.
Hold that there. I can't see it. You gotta put it close to the screen so you can see it.
Well, I don't know. It's a white book. I can't. You're gonna have to.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, this is about the base itself. It talks about what we did with the aggressor aircraft. There's a it's called Half Fury, the second of two MiG-17Fs that were at the base. We got all kinds of pictures in here, things like that. But there's another one that I was talking to you about, Mr. Mark, about an author who it was big time. Remember, I told you that he did a lot of work for Edwards Air Force Base, being a historian and curator of the Edwards Air Force Base Museum, the Test Flight Museum.
Yeah.
His name is Peter Merlin. Peter Merlin actually wrote several books about Area 51 and Nevada test site, things like that. But this is probably, I don't know why this isn't working here. I don't know why you can't see this. It's not gonna let me.
Maybe if you hold it still for a second, for like right in front of you where your face is, maybe it should.
Hold on, let me take off my virtual background. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Well, it's still bad. All right, I'll just go with a no virtual background so you guys can see what's up. But there it
There
is.
you go.
There, it's called Area 51 by Mr. Peter Merlin right there. Peter Merlin. And the other one I was trying to show you guys is this one here. This is by Mr. Mitchell Whitehurst. And I'm not a fan of this book because of one simple reason. I'm not really a fan of this book because he cites too much stuff in other works that I've read. He really quotes, you see, it's got different letters and stuff like that about Area 51, things like that. I mean, you got to get this book in order to see what's up with it. He basically has a big bibliography of books I've read. Ann Jacobson, Area 51, um, David Darlington's The Dreamland Chronicles. I have that book as well. That's he and Ben, the one that is about the skunk works, Ben Rich and from Leo Janos. That's the one that you read there, Mark. You were telling me about. And there's a lot of places, a lot of books out there about the subject. I mean, it's just it's it's crazy. It's just I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of people who like to either plagiarize or overquote books and stuff like that instead of having an original work, because I can find all this information in this book here from Mr. Whitehurst, and I could sit there and start writing my own book, but I went through it. I read probably half of this book, and I put it down. You know, at least with Peter Merlin's book, Peter actually draws from his experiences and things like that. Let's see. The reason I said I was going to feature Ben Rich and um, Kelly Johnson and the Skunk Works and things like that, because they were pioneers. A lot of you don't know, but they in the very first aircraft that Ben Rich and Tony Levere actually flew was the Hudson, and I have a model of the Hudson sitting over here. That was Kelly Johnson's very first design for Lockheed. So you got it's called the Neptune / Hudson / um, basically it's the B-34 in War Thunder, Marcus. So yeah, so basically that was his first aircraft. The second aircraft, per that video that you watched, was the P-38 Lightning. So, and then the third, he was testing the P-80. The P-80 is the first jet fighter from Lockheed. And then of course that 104, and then the all secret classified stuff. He did a lot of work. I mean, now Tony Levere was the first person to fly the U-2 spy plane. Okay, that's what I'm going to feature in next. There's a lot of websites out there. There's one in particular called the X Hunters. If you want to see and click on it, you can go to dreamlandresort.com, click on links, and then it'll be there. You can actually see it. But the X Hunters, Peter Merlin is a part of the X Hunters. And I've talked to Peter Merlin in length through email and through Dreamland Resort. He's a very big spectacle. That website, dreamlandresort.com, actually watches the base to see if there's anything going on, see if they can get a glimpse of any new planes that are out there. So all kinds of radio communications and things like that they publish and what have you. But what's been happening over there lately, anyway, my point is these books are really good. I mean, they're really good stuff. I mean, you can actually see, I haven't started reading the Peter Merlin one yet, but I've read through almost half to 3/4 of this other one here, and I'm not really a fan of it. Now, David Darlington's book is really good. Dreamland Resort Chronicle, or Dreamland Chronicles. That one's a good one. That's the very first one I read about Area 51. I mean, a lot of flight testing. What we have now, believe it or not, the F-105 behind you, Mark. The F-105 was tested over there too.
Super.
Yeah. Basically, it was tested, not extensively, but it was flown from the factory of North American. So, it's amazing that kind of aircraft we have. And
were you able to test? Were you able to actually test fly this plane on War Thunder yesterday? While you're at my house?
No.
You should have, man. You would have seen how.
Oh, I've already test blown it. I've already test blown it. Not at your house, but here at my house. But anyway, enough of that. The all the aircraft that we have over there at the museum have some sort of history and kinship to, Area 51. Believe it or not. I mean, there's some that haven't, but the one behind you has. And you can't really see the base. You have to climb about almost 9,500 feet in order to see it, 25 miles away at Chickaboo Peak. But you know, it's there. You can see, you can watch red flag all around because the Nevada test sites everywhere around you. I mean, the extraterrestrial highway actually is part of I think part of the border, and then Groomer Lake Road where it goes up to the base actually is public land. Pretty interesting. Anyway, but all the aircraft that we have there, like that's one of the reasons why they have that Area 51 at the museum, because nobody knows what's in there unless they absolutely look into it, because that's not published. So,
Well, the fun thing is that me and you have been there, so we actually
mhm,
have the privilege of saying we've been inside Area
mhm,
51.
mhm, mhm, or near it. Either way,
In it, not near it. I've been. We
I've
were
been
in.
inside.
We were in it. We walked it several times. So
Yep, yep, yep. Right now, they're still working on that BF 109. I think it's an E4. I think it is an E4, and they got the 262. The 262 is coming along very nicely. Last time I was there, holy smokes!
what I want to know is what's up with the F5 in there. I mean,
When did you see that?
the F5, dude. You already forgot about that.
F5
Uh,
in Area 51.
yeah, it's the F5E Tiger 2. The it's the has
That
the
is that the one from the Flying Leathernecks Museum, right? That we
yeah
saw.
yeah yeah.
Okay, all right.
Have you heard anything on that one?
No, not yet. See, our mutual contact hasn't said anything to me about it. Um, but he said that he would let me know what's been going on.
Uh,
Oh, another thing, a little off topic here. Andrew Boley, or I don't know how to say his last name, Boehly, but Andrew Boley is now the curator, director of curator, of collections, director of collections. He took over James Stem's position, and want to welcome him to the museum and to his new position. Congratulations.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of folks are telling me that he's a nice guy to talk to. So he's not like uh, some of the other folks, that we've spoken to. So
Is there a reason why they they let go of the other guy and this guy is
no, he left. He left because he wanted to go. We wanted to go to a different position. He's now the director of collections up at the Atomic Museum. Remember the Atomic Museum I showed you when I was at my other job?
no, but you might as well explain it while we're online.
Well, I took pictures of the nuclear museum up there in Albuquerque when I was in New Mexico, stationed in New Mexico. So
Oh, okay.
I took photographs, and I showed you the pictures,
Mm-hmm.
a long time ago. And you
Mm-hmm.
are we he is now the director. He's a curator, uh, director of collections up there.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, apparently the Intrepid Museum now has a position now for a director of maintenance as far as restorations over in New York. Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm part of a group on Facebook that actually talks about air museum professionals or something like that. And they go in and they talk about what's what and who's who and who's got what that's available. Um, but yeah, congratulations to Andrew for his new position. This is kind of this talk right here is kind of a generalization talk. So we can whatever comes up comes up.
Have you talked to the new guy since he came in, or you still have yet to?
No, I've been trying to get a hold of him on Facebook, and he's probably really busy. I'll see what I can do to have a chat with him because I also invited him to our group, fans of the Pima Air and Space Museum. So
Did he accept, or you
um,
don't know?
I don't know yet. I haven't seen his name yet, so I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that 'cause I get notifications just like you do.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
hopefully he's a guy that is open, and it'd be nice if we can get him on one of these
Yeah, that's one of my goals is to get him on the interview.
on a podcast here
On an interview.
interview.
It'd be nice.
Yep.
Yeah, because I want a whole lot more of these podcasts. I call it museum talk, but hey, um, like I said, I'm thinking about going to the museum today. Don't know yet.
I
Haven't
would
decided.
like to actually go today if it's possible because I'm very interested in doing take some pictures and video of more planes, but more in particular of the F-104 Starfighter.
Yeah,
Right now that
I think I might do a walk around of the F-104 for the YouTube channel.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
Uh,
I would like to take pictures so that way I can have it in my background, like I have this one right here.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, make it happen. Do what you got to
Yeah.
do.
I think I have. I don't know if this is off topic or on topic, whatever. But I have the car if I need to go meet up with you, and we can head on over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there probably.
Why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as. This takes about a half an hour to process anyway. So, yeah,
Sweet.
yeah, it takes a half an hour to process. It doesn't automatically upload to YouTube. I have to do it when I get back. But no, we got a lot of stuff happening at the museum. I mean, like I said, we had a question the on the group page about all of the admission fees and stuff like that. I posted what was on the website, their website. So but those of you that are interested in getting over there, I'm not sure if they got an AARP discount for AARP, but I know AAA's um, got a discount for the museum. Seniors, of course. Now, if you're a Pima County resident, you can show it. You get paid, get in for $15. Always a good idea to get a membership if you vacation here a lot. Always good. We've got one. Me and Mark Anthony. We both got one.
I would like to have had one a membership of the. I know this is maybe off topic, but when we're working for Halcon and we take our trips over there to
Working for our old job. We'll say that. We'll say that.
Yeah, over there in what's the other museum over there in
El Paso.
El Paso?
War Eagles. Air
Yeah,
Museum.
War Eagles Museum. Yeah, if I would have been still working for them, I was thinking about getting one over there. So every time I head on over there, I was able to get in for free.
They actually went up in price. I found out they went up $2 in price because of the inflation or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they got a Tu-4 Russian bomber over there.
Yeah.
That thing's still flyable, from my understanding. Yeah, that's why it's sitting outside.
Yeah.
Because they fly it every once when they have the little air shows that they have. They have air shows over there.
The reason why I mentioned this because basically it's about like you said, it's good to get a membership if to the Pima Air Museum if you plan on coming a few times out of the year, depending on your availability to be out here at this museum because
They do have a 2-day pass available where you can see the museum and the Titan Missile Museum down in Green Valley.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? I would consider Pima Air Museum like the Air Force Museum, except ours is outdoors and theirs is indoors. But this is a
Yeah.
huge museum. There's plenty of planes to see. You know what? Just and the interesting thing about uh Pima is that we got all these rare planes that you would not even think of ever seeing again. You know the
B
ones not the
B
common
thirty
ones.
six, B
Yeah,
36. You got the B-58. We got the
the
787.
you know like the F3. What is it? Is it called the F3 Demon? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah,
Things like that.
yeah,
Weird ones. We got plenty of those here, man, and those are I
yeah.
think
And
those
we
are
got
awesome.
the very first prototype of the 777 over here.
Yeah, planes
Yeah,
like that is like
yeah,
man, it's unheard of.
yeah. We got the one of two uh B-52s that have dropped X planes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one X plane that dropped Chuck Yeager's X-1 is in the Air Force Museum. So we have the distinguishedness of distinguishing. We're distinguished enough to have the B-52.
We have the sister ship of that one, right? Of the actual Chuck Yeager plane used
Yeah.
that 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 hooked up the X1. It's pretty
Yeah,
much the
but
same.
but it's an actual B-29 over there in the hangar. It's a sentimental journey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We
No, but
got
I'm talking
the
about the B-52 that we had outside. Is that the same
no,
exact plane used?
no. Mm-mm.
Not the actual plane, but the same
It's not the
model of
no. The
no.
the one that dropped Chuck Yeager's plane was a B-29.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, we got KB-50s over here. We got all kinds of aircraft that are not even existent in some like that Conestoga that
Mm-hmm.
we have back there. That's all in pieces.
Yeah.
Right next to that tri motor that we have, the Mauler or
Mm-hmm.
whatever it's called. The yeah, the Northrop plane. Yeah, that one is still they're gonna try to rebuild it, but there's lots of holes in it. There's lots of holes in it. Either people have damaged it, or birds poked holes in it, or whatever. I mean, all kinds of stuff in there. But and behind you is the Obi-Wan Mohawk on your background. And of course, we got the Orbis DC-10. And behind the F-105, we got the Obi-10 Bronco, which
There's a movie, right? The not the OB-10, but the one Mohawk. That didn't that plane come out in one of the Airwolf
I don't know. I don't know.
TV series? Yeah, yeah, because it was either the Airwolf or the Blue Thunder TV series where the Mohawk comes out.
I think it was the Blue Thunder.
Yeah,
I think it was
I
Blue
think it was
Thunder.
Blue Thunder because I actually bought uh a partial TV. Well, I actually bought the TV, both the old and the new TV series of the Blue Thunder. There's a well, actually, the first one was a TV series. The second is the
Hmm.
actual movie that they made of Blue
Yeah,
Thunder, and I got
yeah,
both.
with Roy Scheider. Yeah,
Yeah, and I seen the Mohawk.
yeah, Obi-10. Yeah. No, because
The,
Airwolf basically uses like F4s and stuff like that for their aggressor planes.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, at this point, it's 12:29 right now. We're probably going to get booted out here in a minute. So, because I've only got access to like 30 or 40 minutes of time. Sorry. Anyway, so like I said, we're gonna try to do a better topic format on these particular talks and these podcasts. So stay tuned, guys. and we'll see what we got going on. We're gonna probably start featuring 1 week. We're gonna start featuring one or two airplanes from the museum. We're gonna talk about those planes and some of their aircraft history, and as well as our pioneers of flight and what have you. So we want to be able to make this a more robust type of podcast for you guys. I'm going to actually invest in a longer time for Zoom. I'm going to try to go on to Twitch because if I go live on Twitch, I can actually record directly to YouTube. So um, it'd be kind of quite interesting. It would be quite interesting, you know. But the only problem is we wouldn't be able to have participants like we here I have here on Zoom. We can do it on Zoom and then have it record to YouTube, and then that's it. But I'd have to kind of pay for that. So that's one of the reasons why we have a donate button on the fans of the PMASpacefans.com site, as well as a store, because we want to bring you more content. We want to be able to expand on different platforms and things like that. Again, we have our Twitter account. I'll be sharing it within I'll be sharing it uh, on the group page so people can actually subscribe to it. If you don't have Twitter, please get it because I post stuff that are it's not on going to be on the fans page or the group page. It's going to be exclusive content, more or less, such as videos that I've made from TikTok because of it and things like that. So stay tuned for all that, guys. All right, I'm going to end it now and see what happens. This is going to be just like I said, a rudimentary type thing. We just do it, we talk about whatever, things like that. So um, that's about it, guys. Thank you for joining us. Mark, thank you for coming back in. And we will see you guys next week. I'll be posting on Monday the actual topic for the week. So stay tuned. Thanks, guys.